Hi guys, you gotta tune into Daisy and Danielle's reactions. So today we're not gonna do a reaction video. I actually want to talk about personal problems. The reason being is because we all have our personal issues, and sometimes we don't know how to deal with it, and sometimes we have to learn each and every day how to deal with things and how to manage ourselves. Me, I have a lot of personal issues, honestly. I have anxiety. I'm just now learning how to love myself. And I have anger issues and then depression. And I really want to do this because of the simple fact that there's people like me. The people that's not like me, they would just think that, I'm weird or stupid or crazy or whatever. But there really is people like me out there, that doesn't want to be on medication. I don't really want to be on medication. I'm actually not right now, but I have before in the past. And I'll get to that later. But I just want to, I guess, be quote unquote normal. You're not alone. People in this world will attack you and will make you feel like you're less than a person. And sometimes they'll be your own family members. And sometimes, you'll misunderstand, what people are telling you, so then you jump to conclusions and become angry at people, and then not only that, then you will have people that tell you what you feel like you're not. I have a lot of that actually in my life. I guess some things you have to take into consideration. But most of the things that people are saying, don't really listen if you don't feel like that's not your issue. Only you know what you are. Only you know. I don't care about people saying that, this is what you show, so this is what you are. Not completely true. Earlier I had an incident where, actually monthly, I guess you could say, I have trip outs. And what those are is that I guess I build up my anger, and then I end up exploding. And then I end up yelling and crying and all that stuff. So, throwing basically a temper tantrum. Sorry. And it's hard. It's hard to, because I'm just now starting to at least try to control it. I'm at least trying to and breathe. Even though it's short, I at least try for a short period of time, and then I end up exploding. Where when I was littler, and Um, and I'll like be built up inside and frustrated, and then I'll just let it all out and scream, cry, and throw really big tantrums. Even though I still do that, I say that I'm kind of better. I wouldn't say all the way, but I'm like kind of better because I try to like stretch. I try to do something before I explode, even though I still explode. I try to do something before, like write down my feelings, or stretch, or walk, or just chill outside, or like I try to calm myself down. Even though it doesn't fully work, it worked for that moment. You know, I'm only 21. I've dealt with this since I was a kid. And for me, I've grown a lot. Like I've gotten better with things. It's little, it's tiny, it's not noticeable, but it's noticeable to me. And you know, it's even though it's hard, I see myself like in the far future. I see myself really looking back to where I am now and really seeing how I've grown. And I do that even now. Like even now, like I look back to where like I was like 10 or 11, and like I see how much I've grown. I have another issue named schizophrenia. And that means for people that don't know, that means that you have different personalities. I have the normal happy side, which is what you see now. A sad, depressed side, and then an angry side. And you know, have you ever heard the expression that you never know? Well, no, it's not an expression. It's just the first step in changing something is like realizing what you need to change. And I'm just now realizing my problems. This year. This year I'm really starting to see, okay, well, I have schizophrenia, I have a bipolar issue, and then I have depression. I always knew that I had depression, but you know, I don't know. I didn't really fully start wanting to be happy, until I was 17 or 18. So yeah, from 17 or 18, I've, been really trying to, be happy and stuff like that. Again, even though people can't see it, I see it in me. I see it, and I'm pretty sure that, God sees it. There has been times where I did want to, like, give up and hurt myself, and, there has been times, and, I went to, for my first time, I went to a mental hospital, not because of something extreme, but, I've tried to, like, hurt myself, and then, my grandma found out. Well, I told my grandma, and then she put me in the home. And then I was just there for like a day, thank God. Thank you. Um, you know, but even if people go through that, you're not if let me see. If you have a deep down desire to change, even though you don't show it every single day, you're still change. Like you're still able to change. There's people in this world that has big attitudes and like don't care and you know bullies people and talks bad about people and stuff like that and and they seem no, but really they don't they have bigger insecurities than you do. But the only difference is that you're kind of, I would say that you're kind of, it looks like you're weaker than them, but you're stronger than them. Let me tell you why. Because if you're still able to be nice to a person, and if you're still able to smile and laugh and make other people laugh, even though deep down you're hurting inside, you're strong. You're really strong. You know, I must admit though, I have a bad personality sometimes, and that gets me in trouble. And sometimes I don't care, but most of the time I do. But you're not unlovable. Okay, I might start crying, so forgive me, but I think, this is my opinion, I think the more flaws you have, the more beautiful you are. And that's only because, you're able to smile. You're able to prove people wrong. There's people that's worse off than me, because I have a disability that's called cerebral palsy. There's people in wheelchairs and all that stuff, and they're way more, not only more beautiful than me, but they're way more happier than I am, and I see that. Sometimes I wonder how. But I think the key is that they realize their flaws, and I guess they realize that they don't want to be like everyone else, and they realize how there's different things that they can do that's cool to them, or I don't know, they're just full of life because they have more options somehow. I guess they see how they have more options. And you know what? I think that they're just the most precious, beautiful people ever. I really want to be that way. And, I did think that, if I end up, having no legs, then I'll be happier. That's not the case. The case is that you have to realize your flaws and then work on the flaws and then but at the same time accept your flaws. There's people in this world that will take advantage of you, since they know that you're, for instance, insecure. They will treat you in a type of way and then expect you to stay with them. True. You know, And for those kind of people, I think that it will take time to realize how beautiful you are. It will take time. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can't just snap your fingers and, okay, I'm beautiful, I'm leaving you. Like, no, and also, like, you love that person. And I'm talking to other people that's in a relationship, and, you know, people are saying, oh, you're being taken advantage of. I have an example, which is myself. I'm with this guy. Shoot. Hopefully one day you get to meet him. Cause like I'm wanting like do like a whole lot of videos, funny videos. But he's on vacation right now. So like so like when he gets home, then I like want to like be like a, I don't know, just feel like be like a duo sometimes, and like laugh and joke with him. But anyway, people are like telling me, well, mostly my grandma and everybody else is like telling me that he's no good, he's talking to you, he's step away, and stuff like that and everything else. But the thing is that I'm not perfect, and I don't really want to be perfect. I don't. I want to have flaws. The only thing that I want to do is just manage my flaws. That's all. But I don't want to be perfect and like have no I at first when I was little, yes, I wanted to like be happy and all that stuff and not having to worry and but I realized that my flaws, my emotional flaws, my physical flaws, like then that's what makes me me. Especially my mental and emotional flaws. That's what makes me me. And there's some stuff that people are saying, live within your limits and learn your limitations, and accept learn your limitations, and that's what I want to do. But I think that what I want to do is, yes, keep some limitations, but also push myself. And sometimes I feel like people don't understand that. People, I feel like mostly like my family, they just, like, I feel like they just expect me to just lay down and just not do anything and just not have any hopes and not have any dreams. And there's other people that feel that way too, right? So that's why I'm making this video. But the thing is that you can't listen to what everyone says. You can't listen to every single thing to what everyone says. Pick some stuff out and then put it all together. That's what my father told me, and that's what I'm gonna have to start doing. I'm not perfect, but maybe just maybe that will help. Life has its ups and downs. The key to life is like learn how to be a better you at your own pace. You're not going to do it, everything right away. That's some stuff like that I have to remember. And other people that's watching this video has to remember, stuff isn't going to be perfect overnight. Some stuff you're going to have to work for. Some stuff you're going to have to pray for every single night to make sure that you're getting it. I always picture myself helping someone else that's just like me emotionally, not physically, but emotionally, that has some of the same stuff, anger issues, bipolar, like any type of emotional problem, a mental problem, or something. You know, we're not perfect, but at the same time, we're not the worst people in the world. Like there's some people that has a beautiful body, doesn't walk weird, but has a bad attitude that looks down on people that's not just like her. That's a disability too. People like that you have to just stay away from. You can't want to impress them. Why? Because they'll just take advantage of you and just make you feel less than a person. I have another example. My old friend Tony. I was so desperate to have friends, I put up with her crap. The kind of crap that she would put me through. She'll literally tell me that I'm nothing to her. She'll literally prove to me that I'm nothing to her. Like, when we first met, like, we were, like, really good friends. And then, I must admit, I've done some stuff. I've dated her ex-boyfriend. Not his ex-boyfriend, but also her sister. That was also dating her ex-boyfriend. Like, I've done some of the bad stuff, but at the same time, I'm trying to make sure that I was a good friend, that I was a good person to her. I didn't really cuss her out. I never cussed her out. I don't believe that I did. Did I? I don't think so. I think that we did have a little argument and stuff like that, but I never really disrespected her. But she disrespected me. And I remember singing in my grandma's patio, begging her to just stop and just relax and just let me explain and things like that. And she still treated me as if I was dumb. And even now, I just got back in touch with her because I found out, that a big event happened in her life. Congratulations if you see this video. Love you. But she didn't tell me about it as soon as she found out. And that letting me know that we're not best friends at all anymore, like at all. So it's still kind of hard to accept it, but you gotta let it go. But the bottom line is, love you because of the fact that you're not perfect. Let me say that one more time. Love yourself because the fact that you have flaws, that you have disadvantages, because you're so different. Everyone nowadays, this generation, wants to be popular girls. Popular girls is like flipping their hair and doing makeup and having makeup on and having like shoot, I want one. Well, no, I do have one. But like having like all the guys on them and just having like a little clique and like talking bad about different people and stuff like that. And at first I did want to be them, but at the same time I realized that I don't like to. What I want is really good friends. Like, I want to be able to just sit down and just talk about nothing and just laugh and just come around. Like, I want the type of friendships that where you could just be silly. You don't have to like be perfect, and that's what my old friend Tony made me feel. Like I had to like be perfect. Like I couldn't be myself fully. I couldn't really just relax. Like I had to have I felt like I had to be perfect in order to be approved of her. And not only her but also her family. And I realized that, that's not who I am. I'm not perfect. Like I have my flaws. And the kind of fun that I want to have, let me tell you. I want to just chill and just like play cards, dominoes, listen to music and just, have a little drink, and just talk and just relax and, sometimes get out, go to Vegas or walk to the park or, just have normal fun and just like be fully relaxed, not feel like I have to be a certain way for someone to like me, right? And the reason why I'm still with my boyfriend of 5 years, we're not getting married or nothing. Well, not yet. But the reason why I'm still with him is because I can be myself. I have mixed personalities, and I feel like he loves them all. As where other previous boyfriends I had to be a certain way for them to love me. Like my very first boyfriend, my very first serious boyfriend, him, I had to keep up this image to where I was happy all the time. To where and back then I didn't know that, I had anger issues. I don't know, all I knew is that, I get super depressed. That's all I ever know. Like, I didn't really pay attention to my problems or my flaws. But, and back then, because I was different, and because I didn't know that I was, because I didn't know, let me see, I didn't know how to accept myself, right? I hated myself. So, being with this guy, he was my first love, and, everything like that. If I wasn't happy, then he'll, in some way, put me down. And I didn't realize it back then, so I took it. But every time I talk to him now, I realize how much he just puts me down, calls me weird, and all these other different things. There's all these other different things that that I never saw back then. Mainly because I didn't care. I just wanted someone to freaking love me. That's it. And I was madly in love. I was madly in love with him. So, I took it. And, I realized that he only looked at me to, for physical, affection or physical satisfaction, right? So, I didn't realize that, he would just like, I don't know, like now that I look back, like all he did was ever like freaking hug me sexually and kiss me, and I don't know, it was never, we would never have like serious deep combos. I don't think. I think that if he did, then he would like brush it off, and or no, we did, but like he would just like put me down. Like there would like be nothing good for him to say. Like he would just put me down. And I didn't see it until earlier this year. He thinks like I'm weird. Like he thinks that I'm the same person as I was before, right? He thinks that, I should be this good girl and, just be nice and, just like that. Like the only thing that he really wants me to do is just be nice and, be good. But I think I'm different. Like I have my moments to where I want to be bad, right? But I'm not. He wants me to be perfect. I feel like, and I'm not. And my other ex, he just sees me as a hooker. Nothing more, nothing less. And I dealt with him off and on for, I believe, 4 or 5 years. No more than 5. But he's like a big time cheater. I was never his first, his first girlfriend. He always had, his first, and then I was like his second, and then third, fourth. And it was hard for me to leave him because, I thought that I was in love, and again, he saw like the mad version of me, and like he just saw the mad version of me, because, he was like cheating, like I would like cuss him out and stuff like that. But, I fell madly in love with him. How I know that I fell madly in love with him is because I actually fell into his little trap, which was him dating me, not only me, but his main girlfriend at the same time. And, here I am. Also, I thought that I was, bi or whatever. I think I have like my little moments, but I'm not fully bi, I'm fully straight, but I have my moments. But at first me and the girl would fight over him, and then I'll break up with him. No, this is the whole entire relationship. That's how like every few months we will go. So we'll get together, have talk. Maybe it's been long distance, but we'll talk and then laugh and stuff like that. Then And then like his girlfriend would get his phone and like cuss me out. Then I'll cuss him out. Then I'll cuss her out, and then I'll just leave him alone. And he'll want me back, and then like time and time again, I'll like go back to him, which was dumb, cause he didn't love me at all. Now that I have my previous boyfriend, I see that none of them, like none of my two other exes loved me really. They just loved a part of me, especially my first ex. He loved a part of me, and then my other ex loved just the physical. Like even though like we like have like laughter and like moments, then sure it would be nothing but sexual attention. But the guy that I have now, nobody likes. My family doesn't like him. They all think that he's like the worst person ever, right? But I don't see him that way. I see him as a perfect human being. Let me tell you why. He loves me for me. He knows every single side that I have. Like I've shown him every single side that I have, and he still loves me. I feel like he loves me for me. I feel like he, not necessarily, well, sometimes he disrespects me, but most of the time, he sees who I am, right? He sees that, that I'm a very hard lover, and I believe that I'm in love. I think I'm still falling in love. He's that type of guy that doesn't give his heart to everyone, right? He doesn't play with love. And I knew that if I got his heart, then I'll like have it for a very long time. And it's true. We're falling in love with each other. He's very, very different from what I'm used to. He's serious. It feels like he's serious about me. It feels like he adores me, and like we have not only a relationship but a very good friendship. Like I swear, like we can laugh for hours about nothing, have like funny debates about nothing, and like just like laugh and like, oh my gosh, like like he's so amazing. He's so amazing. I miss him so much. He's like my dream guy. Like I've always wanted someone like him. Like he has that very like hood edge, but at the same time like a very sweet heart. And it takes a very special woman to be able to open him up and let you love him, right? I know that he's in love with me because I've done some really bad stuff to him. I in the past I've been like a very bad girlfriend, letting temptation, whatever, and like he really loves me. And the reason why I'm bringing him up is because, again, nobody likes him. My mom don't like him, my grandma, my grandfather, like, nobody likes him, right? But my heart loves him, and I feel like I need him in my life. Because he's my best friend. Like, he's like better than like my previous best friend that now I'm not friends with anymore, but she had a friend or whatever. Like he's way better than her as a friend. I feel like, cause he doesn't make me feel like trash. Like he makes me feel like as if I'm special. And for girls that feels that way, or even men, that feels like they have a special person that loves them and that they feel like they're connected to them, even though your friends telling you to drop them, your family telling you to drop them. If your heart is telling you no, he loves you, keep him. Keep him, especially if you went through hard times and you're still together. You still can laugh, you still can joke, you still can just relax and just, hang out and be fully yourself. Don't let him go. It's not worth it. It's not worth to just let go of someone that you really do enjoy and love and adore, for people that, that just doesn't want you to be with that specific person. I'm pretty sure one day, if it's not meant to be, then, God will split you up. But if God is not literally splitting you up, don't let him go. If God is not putting a feeling in your heart, telling you that, oh, I don't love him no more, don't let him go. If you still love this man, and if you still have hope, and if you still picture yourself with him and loving him and enjoying him, and you still again laughing with him, and you're still like attracted to him. Oh, I'm attracted to my dude. I don't even want. But and you know what? He's attracted to me too. Like, he's really attracted to me. He tells me all the time. And plus he shows me too, if you know. But if you guys still have like a really good connection, physically, sexually, and mentally, don't let him go. Don't let him go, because I've been in relationships that doesn't like all of me. Like, one person just like, all of the people just like the good feeling sexual side. But the guy I'm with now, he likes the sexual side. He likes us just being quiet. Like we can like literally say nothing, and like he'd be on his phone and I'd be on my phone. Like, or I'd be watching TV and like, or just like not talking, and like, you just be like chilling, like no one's arguing, like no one's like he's literally like doing something, and then like I'm on the phone all day, and then like we get in bed, and then like, like it's just so warm. Like it feels so warm around him. I'm telling you. And then like we have like a very playful, joking side. I'm telling you, like we have like funny debates, like like really funny debates, and uh, I'm in love. I'm in love. But like, he loves all of me, and I love all of him. So if you have a guy or a woman that you are in love with, and you feel like they love you, don't let him go. Because, you may not feel that with anyone else. And, you know. But, what else? But yeah, if you found somebody that loves your flaws, then yeah, I believe that they're the one. If they love your flaws, your crazy flaws, yeah. But anyway, love yourself and don't give up. Don't just be like, nothing's working, and just give up. Keep going. Why? Because you're a beautiful, wonderful person, right? And even if you haven't got everything that you want, because there's still things I want, and I see that. I see people are having it before me, and I'm like, dang, like, whatever happened to me, and your time is coming. It's coming, but, God is just preparing, and that's something that I myself have to remember. God's preparing you. So whatever you do, please just do not give up. Certain people in your life that things, in your family that, that you feel like you can trust, and, things like that, will turn their backs on you, make you feel like you're the worst person ever. And those people just do not understand you. And they don't want to understand you. Because they just feel like they're right. If your gut is telling you, do not give up. To keep going. To just do your best. Listen to it. Do not give up. Even if you see somebody else giving up, push yourself even harder. Because even if you have flaws, you're still a beautiful person. The more flaws you have, the beautiful you are. The more beautiful you are. So again, to all the people out there that feels depressed, that feels lost, that feels But the world is on their shoulders. And you're young. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. You're not alone. You will never be alone. And if you are watching and you want to, reach out to me. I'll, reply to, your comments. Let's not change ourselves. Well, no, let's learn how to manage our problems. And the problems that we can't change, let's change them. But the problems that we can't change, let's just learn how to either to love them and to manage them. Because you are really beautiful. And you will always be beautiful no matter what you do. No matter what you say, you'll always be beautiful. Just when you fall down, get back up. You have to. You have to. If you get a person to just quit, if your gut is telling you to keep going, listen to it. Again, if you're missing around with people, if you're talking to people that you love and adore, your gut's telling you, it's not that bad. Nobody else is in your ear trying to confuse you and whatever. Listen to yourself. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to them. Listen to yourself. What do you think? Because only you matters. And at the end of the day, only you matters. Again, don't be selfish. But sometimes you can be selfish. Sometimes be selfish. Sometimes, but other times, But when it comes to people that you are with, that you love, that you're friends with, if your gut's telling you they're a good person and until they prove you wrong, keep talking to them. But more importantly, look in the mirror more. Because if you look in the mirror, you'll realize how beautiful you are. But anyway, I am Deja Ridley. You're watching Deja Danielle's reactions. I wanted to do a video just talking to people who feels lost, who feels confused, because I do. So why not share it to the world and help out someone, that you're not alone, you're not alone, and just keep fighting. It doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. I love you. And deep down inside, you love yourself. You just have to find it. Keep on going, my jelly beans. Be crazy, be weird. Be different. Be you, girl and boy. Bye.